Sorry. Hello, subscribers, patrons, fans, followers, supporters, and generally anyone who happens to stumble across my videos. This is shoot, what was this? Sketchbook tours with me, Johnston Blackhorse, the one and only. Yeah, and this is another one of my sketchbooks. So actually, this is the same sketchbook from last week, and this is a continuation. So without further ado, let's get started. And this is where we left off last week. Put this to the side. And as you can see, it's a caricature. Oh, cool. Here we have somewhat of a Little Red Riding Hood themed piece. As you can see, is Little Red Riding Hood, not so little, and very voluptuous, sexy lady. And here we have a really rough sketch of a big bad wolf. It's not a complete concept, but you get the idea. And here's another caricature sketch of another coworker from this company that I used to work for. And this guy is an amazing artist. He's very talented. I don't know what he's up to nowadays, but he used to have, I think he still has a blog. I just haven't bothered to look it up. I should check it out. See if it's still around. See if he's still making art. More doodles, sketches, female figure studies. There's a little caricature of me, chibi version, saying, "Me no can draw right now," because apparently I guess I couldn't draw at this particular moment. This is me playing around with a brush pen. Looks to me like it was probably one of the Faber-Castell brush pens I used to have. Here's another little caricature of me with my signature, well, not my signature jacket, but like I'm always wearing this jacket. I'm not wearing it nowadays just because it's so freaking hot. But anyway, a few face sketches. Here's somewhat of like an alien mech type sketch. And what's funny is that I drew this before the movie District 9 came out, and then when that movie came out, like all of a sudden, like my mind went back to this particular sketch when I saw that alien mech suit in that movie. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. How similar my sketches to that particular robot. But it was just like one of those happy coincidences. Here are a couple of doodles, and I think these two doodles were made by my ex. I know the bucket for sure is the bucket and the octopus, because she has kind of like a fascination with octopuses, and I think this may have been me and her sketching something together. And this is a little doodle that I made. And his little speech bubble says, "I got shit to be and places to do." Wait. But, yeah, little weird joke. Oh, this is like my little fan doodle. You can't really see it, but it's for lingerie football. And this is when that whole concept was just being played around with, like when they're going to announce it or something, that the concept of lingerie football was just a mere idea at this point that was being like just kind of whispered or rumored about here and there. And I made this sketch just to kind of like I guess commemorate hearing that idea, but I never got around to really finishing it. And yeah, I wish I had the time to finish a lot of these sketches when I did sketch them up, but at this time I was working at that company and it was freaking hell to work with. There's a few more sketches, a couple of doodles. Just a sexy looking chick in mini skirt. I think this this was like a competition type sketch to solidify who was going to design like a particular game that was an IP of a famous person in China. And here are just some random female doodles. You can't really see it that well because it's just so smudged up. I don't know why it's all messed up like this. I must have had this sketchbook open and just shoved it in my backpack or something because it's got all this gunk on it that you can't really see the sketches. Or maybe all that gunk comes from this side of the yeah, that's it. That's like these sketches here line up with all these smudges on this side. So that's kind of like a downside of sketching on both sides of the paper for all those frugal artists out there. When you sketch on both sides of the paper, chances are you're going to smudge up both of your drawings and your sketches. Here's another set of doodles with me playing around with a brush pen, and it looks to be like a mix between the Faber-Castell brush pen, the French Grays, and that Micron brush pen that was beginning to fray. And as you can see, like I pointed out in previous sketches, like how you get like these particular effects and tones when your brush pens begin to fade out. And here's another doodle of myself being all action posed in my little army jacket with the enlarged versions of a pencil and my favorite type of mechanical pencil. Let me feature that real quick. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it over here. Here it is. This is by far one of my favorite 0.5 millimeter lead pencils to draw with, and I've used this type of pencil ever since high school. And I don't have it here, but I had one of these pencils since high school, and I guess it must be lost now because this is a fairly newer one. But the one I had since high school, like this little rubber grip, had just pretty much worn out and was like very loose and just kind of like flapping all over the like this. It wasn't as tight as this grip pen or rubber grip is on this pencil, but yeah, this is my favorite type of pencil to sketch with. And if I remember correctly, this is a Pentel, like mechanical pencil, 0.5 lead, and oh gosh, I love these. I can't tell you how much I love these pencils. Anyway, on with the sketchbook tour. More pencil doodles and sketches, just playing around with character expressions and just sketching out rudimentary like little anatomy, muscles and whatever. More female figure drawings. Okay. I had to make sure one of them wasn't too explicit, but I think it's just like a pencil sketch. Yeah. They're just pencil sketches. No like actual details have been put into some of these little sketches. And here, some more female figure sketches, just to get the idea or just solidify how I draw the ladies. And I think this sketch was for somebody who wanted it. Never got around to finishing it though. Oh wait, yeah, I did. There it is. All right, more female figure sketches. This somewhat of an obscene gesture, but no details. Just a pose. It's just a sketch pose. I like this sketch right here. It's just like a mid-motion running action of this lady. Really nice tight jeans on her with some pretty luscious hips and thick thighs, and I think I'm in love. Georgia Tech 12 Tech, Georgia Tech number 12. I don't know, like I don't even know who this person is right now. I don't remember, but that's what I was commissioned to do. A few more lady doodles, just figuring out that anatomy. And these were not drawn by me; those were drawn by my ex. And okay, just kind of keep it in the distance here. Like nothing too, I guess, visually provocative, but again, more female figure studies. And what this says here is a a butterface helmet. I don't know, just me like screwing around. Oh, it looks like a little comic page setup. I wish I could have darkened it a little better. But anyway, if you're really curious as what's going on here, this guy just kind of sitting at a no, he's sitting on a motorcycle. I almost said a desk. He's like sitting on a motorcycle. Got a female character kind of sauntering up to him, and she's saying, "Hey there, that's a nice bike." And close up of her eyes right here, like mind giving me a ride. And he gives us like this sideways look at her and says, and here at the bottom, he says, you got something in your teeth. And she smacks her mouth right there. I don't know, just a little, just drawing a little bit of a situational humor, I guess. Here's some more female studies. I haven't been drawing ladies as of late because I've just been so busy. I'm either busy being busy to do anything like really of artistic value to myself, or just too busy being lazy. I mean, it sucks. Like I can never find a decent in between. Here's some pretty cute sketches. I like this one. She's pretty neat, especially with her hips and her thighs right there. Very nice. I like the expression on this one. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And this sketch is just too faded and too smudged to just really even show off. And just a few doodles, like a skull, like a little hand, a couple hands, whatever. 100 posts. 100 posts. This is back when I still had my old autobiographical comic blog up, and this was my 100th post for that blog. And it's sad that I got rid of it because it had quite a large following. Not that there were that many followers on the Blogspot page, because no one really partakes in Blogspot anymore. But it had a lot of traffic, and it had a lot of people. Well, I guess not people, but I guess they may have been bots or something. But these Chinese bots that kept trying to leave these comments that were completely nonsensical because I couldn't read Chinese, or a lot of the characters just couldn't come through. And hidden in the comments was some of this HTML code. So if I had posted those comments, like some of this code linked to adult Chinese websites, and it was like, what, where am I getting this weird spam from? Why do the Chinese want to post links to their adult websites on my blog, which has nothing to do with China? I don't know, but it was pretty interesting. Like it did get a lot of traffic, and it got a lot of interest and stuff. And like I did have a few followers on that blog, but they were from other bloggers, like other people who had comic blogs, and I lost them after I deleted it. I have no idea where they are now, but I should try to reach out and reconnect with some of them, because some of them were very good artists. Um, Nothing on this page, just a few loose pen sketches on this page. It looks to be, what type of pen was this? That I guess the dipping pen set, the quill pens or whatever. And hold on. Oh, excuse me. Nothing on this side. Lady sketches on this side. Nothing on this side. Georgia Tech sketch again on this side. I don't know who that guy is. Can't remember. A few doodles on this side, but they're all just really smudged. And it looks like a very disgruntled sketch of myself here. What are these? What do these words mean? Looks like I'm just playing around with words, just trying to figure out some sort of anagram or something. Here's a looks like a background or city concept. It looks like all these Vikings rowing a boat to a place that I don't know. That could be Atlantis or something. I don't know. Female figure sketch, really light. You can't really see it all that well. This is pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. Seem to be playing around with some colored pencils with her hair. For her face and her body, that's all graphite or pencil, however you want to say it. The next page, bunch of rough sketches, really smudged up. Can't really see all that well. And looks here, I did some Street Fighter sketches. Here you can see Sakura, and here you can see Chun-Li, and just some random doodles. Guy's face looks like a chick running, and this lady down here. And whoa, I'm glad I kind of previewed that before I showed it off. Otherwise, that would have been not very bueno, I guess. But let's see what I can do about censoring it right here. Do 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 do. Okay, flip it around, and here we go. Yeah, that would have been weird, just me like flashing some boobs right there, just on YouTube for everybody to see. But anyway, went ahead and censored it. So here we have a very detailed pencil drawing of a very badass, maybe biker chick or whatever. I like her hat. Like looks like a spade meshed with a skull. Got pierced nose of both nostrils, pierced bottom lip, a razor blade right there. It's pretty cool. Spike collar, leather jacket, torn shirt that she herself is tearing, and leather gloves. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? I haven't. No, whoa, hold on. Gotta plug my laptop in. Oh, on the verge of shutting down there. Anyway, let's keep going. Hey, looks like we're gonna finish this this sketchbook tour here in a bit. A few more just random doodles. This guy's got a nice expression. I like the worried drawing on this this lady's face. Other random doodles. And oh, I was like, what? There's no drawing here. It's over here. I think these are specific people. I think that's my ex's mother. I have no idea who that is, but I believe that could be someone else that I run into I think, no, no, that's, I was thinking that that could be one of my previous coworkers, but no. I remember drawing like this particular individual who looks like this, but that was way after I drew this image. Anyway, here's the back cover of this sketchbook. It's no one in particular. I don't think that's me. Like oftentimes I find myself drawing myself, but yeah, that's not me. That this guy's too pretty. This guy's too pretty to be me. No, I didn't draw myself on this back here. Yeah, no. Anyway, I don't think I've ever really quite had my hair like this. But anyway, that's it for this sketchbook tour, and we finished in the decent time that I usually allow for these sketchbook tours, around 20 minutes. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to stay notified as to like when I will release more, then go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you want to support the production of more of these videos and more artwork from me, then think about becoming a Patreon patron. I'll leave the link in the description below, and you can check out my Patreon page. I've got a lot of free content there that you can check out, and if you like what you see, then just go ahead and think about becoming a patron. I got patron level 1, patron level 2, and patron level 3. Patron level 1 at $1 a month, you get a lot of free downloads, full resolution scans of a lot of the artwork that I produce. Patron level 2 is $5 a month, and with that you get a bunch of like the files that I work in, like Photoshop. Well, not a bunch. There's not a bunch of it now just yet. There are some, like a few. I shouldn't have said a bunch. That's false advertising. I'm sorry. I don't want to lead you guys on. But yeah, like the few downloadable like files that I have, like Photoshop, After Effects, and Adobe Animate files. And in those files, you can peel back the layers and see what goes into making some of the artwork that I do create. And they're free to do with whatever you want. You can like tweak the files, add your own little flair, and post it as like one of your own pieces. But please also be sure to pay credit where credit is due and link back to me. If you do, I would really appreciate it. If you don't, it's no big deal. It's not like I'm gonna hunt you down and kick down your door and just like ask like, hey, could you please give me credit on that piece? I would really appreciate it. Thank you. And then just like leave with your door kicked down. But no, it's excuse me. But no, it's cool. Like you can also like take any of my images and download them and color them if you want. And all of my art is just free for you to do that, because I don't really care like what you do, but just so long as you link back to me. If you do, that'd be great. That'd be very appreciated. And again, if you don't, it's no big deal. And tier patron level 3 like comes with all that stuff and shout outs and like other specific things that I'm hoping to like release here in the near future after I start releasing some of these animations, or the animations I've been working on. Man, I'm just so overloaded. My plate is just so full. But anyway, I'm hoping sometime soon I'll make patron level 3 like really worth it, and just give you guys all those shout outs that you so well deserve. And thank you for all your patronage and everything. It's really appreciated. You've helped me out a lot. And if you want to like read up on my backstory and everything, I got a blog, Johnston Blackhorse, the one and only blogspot.com, where you can check up on my adventure thus far. And I'm also a member of DeviantArt, Fur Affinity, and Ink Bunny. So if you're a member of one of those pages, you can start following me on those websites, and I'll leave all those links in the description below. So check them out at your leisure, and subscribe or follow or do whatever it is you want to do, and just I guess have fun. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you had fun, and I'll check you guys later. Sweet.